How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. We got some good news on the Joe Burrow contract front. Recently, in an interview on NFL Network, JaMarr Chase was asked about Joe Burrow's contract, and JaMarr Chase had gone on to say that Joe Burrow kind of knows what he wants with his contract, and he knows what he has to do to keep some of his weapons around him, and he believes he's going to do that. And that is a big deal coming out of JaMarr Chase's mouth. It's not a coach, it's not an agent, it's not the left tackle that he just met. This is a guy that he's been best friends with, and he's been tearing part of defense, or defenses we should say, with since his college days in JaMarr Chase, a guy that Joe Burrow was ploying and pushing for to get drafted by the Bengals. These guys have a strong connection. If there's one player in the league or one player in the organization where I think you look and say his words are gold as far as the insights of what's going on in Joe Burrow's head, it's JaMarr Chase. And to see that JaMarr Chase thinks Joe Burrow is willing and wanting to kind of, again, he didn't go into details. He could very well be saying he knows what he has to do and there's a way to manipulate the cap and whatever. And so just spread out the cap so it doesn't hit the team and destroy him now. It could be better later, whatever. I don't think that's what he meant by it, though, because I feel like anybody in the league can do that. And, I would assume if it was that easy, any quarterback would do it. That's going to get $50 million a year. You could say, okay, give me 35 now and give me 55 the last 5 years of my contract because the cap will be higher. It's like, yeah, I think they do that if it improved their chances of winning championships because that money's going to be guaranteed, whatever, if they can get the guarantees in there and so forth. Obviously, that's very important as well as the guarantees and everything in a contract. But the way that came off is it implied, and it felt like he meant Joe Burrow was going to take a little bit of a cut on his contract. It's not as much about the money. It's about winning. It's about keeping these guys around him. It really did give us the sense and feel that that's what Joe Burrow wants. And if there's a guy that knows what Joe Burrow wants in this league, it's JaMarr Chase. And I tell you what I also like about this. It's the way that Joe goes on, or JaMarr comes out and says this, that the fact that clearly this conversation's been had with him and Joe Burrow, or they've talked about it. And you have to wonder now, as this ran through JaMarr Chase's head, hey, this is a guy that's going to get $30+ million next season on that extension to play with Joe Burrow. But if it's something where him and Joe both said, like, hey, we got to do something that we can keep us all around here, win championships, JaMarr might be saying, I might be willing to take, 3, 4, 5 million off the top as well. I'll be all right. You really have to wonder. I thought it was a really positive sign to see JaMarr come out and openly talking about this and seeming upbeat about it. And I think he wants clearly to stick around and play with Joe Burrow throughout his career as well. So we'll see. I think it's a positive on both sides here. Now it's T. Higgins. T. Higgins said he wants to stay in Cincinnati, likes it here, but how much money is this guy going to get? We'll see. Love you guys' thoughts. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.